We got game 3.
We're back in the Grands.
Game 3 is about to start.
Yeah, game 3. Phenom took a pretty convincing game 1, and then Denti took a pretty convincing game 2.
Yeah.
Like, that last stock was brutal. Phenom could not get in at all. Denti gave him no inches.
No, he gave him nothing to work with. And now we're in game 3 here. So one apiece, and now we're getting into this third match right here. So
now it looks like
it's the same stuff we've been talking about. Guaranteed follow-ups. Continuing to create situations that you know you're going to build a percentage. Why go for hard reads or things like that? Go for the guaranteed stuff.
And when he goes for the forward throw bouncing fish, he creates more space between him and Fox that Fox will have to make up later, where Fox will have to approach Sheik. And that'll give her an opportunity to just punish him. You know, it's a lot harder to approach somebody than it is to just sit here and shield and then peek you up when you miss space.
And this is exactly all the stuff you've been talking about. Needles, fares, all these horizontal things have been coming out there and pushing out Phenom. And now it's back to this neutral game, and you're seeing the dividends pay out because Denti right now is sitting pretty.
Now, he doesn't mind giving up stage position a couple of times because he knows that he's confident in his movement and his ability to weave around Phenom and just throw him right back off.
Okay, controlling space with that mine and neutral. Interesting. He looked like he's baiting for the dash attack, and then he tried to go for pivot grab. Unfortunately, overextended here, and is losing stage control. This is one of the things that Fox is just so phenomenal at, is having this strong neutral with such a fast run speed that can constantly allow him to be able to be anywhere on the stage at any time, or at least create damage, because even if he's full screen, he can still shoot off lasers.
Exactly.
He held him there. I think he was baiting for the release, like he was going to drop him down lower. But
so he wanted him to mash.
Yeah, exactly.
But solid. Denti missed the ledge, so solid punish by Phenom, taking that stock with an up smash. But now it's Denti's turn. Ooh, can't get the follow-up. It is a 50-50. Shield? No grab.
But both of them are kind of feeling it out. So how important is it right now? What is going through Phenom's head right now? All he's thinking about is extra credit at this point, right?
Right, but he still wants to be careful. He knows I'm at death percent. If I misspace one thing, I could die right now. But he knows that he wants to carry as much momentum in this next stock as possible, and he wants to milk the fact that Sheik does not play well from behind.
That was so sick. Up tilt fair, or ended it early and went into the grounded combos.
He dragged that fast fell that forward air to force Sheik into a tech situation, missed the tech, so he got some extra damage.
Now there's a jump across a back air?
That was that was a sweet spot for sure. But I mean, now Denti has an 83% deficit, and this is where Sheik does not like to be.
Jabbed, 1-2, down tilt. I like his choices. He tries going for raw up smash, thinking that if Denti had jumped high, he would have overextended and caught him. But he's now on the receiving end of all this punishment because of it.
I mean, Denti's just kind of chilling out right now. He doesn't want to commit to too much, but he wants to be able to take the stage back, because he knows percent doesn't matter nearly as much against Fox, because he can just kill him at any percent with a solid edge guard.
Both of these guys are just using a lot of safe options. So we saw cross-up Bear from Fox, and then immediately dash out of it. We're also seeing Nair coming out quite a bit from Fox as well, as just one of those combo breaker options. But those up smashes.
There we go. Read the drop shield and just got so many up smashes this set. Phenom is phenomenal.
Phenom is living up to his name. Like, so this is the feeling that you get whenever you play Fox and that sort of neutral, and especially when you have something like a shotgun like that, dash up smash ready to go. Being in a threat zone near someone is sometimes more than you need to do to actually press a button.
Oh yeah.
Just being able to stand in that range of, I know that this is where dash up smash could potentially get you, you already are starting to register those options. So that fear, that threat is constantly there, but if it just leaves for just that moment, just long enough for you to drop shield and try to move away,
you can dash right back in and just take away your stock.
Exactly.
Send you to the skies, into space back where Fox came from. It's like, here, take a visit to my home on me. I'll pay for the flight.
I heard there's water on Mars. Go check this out. Go check this out for me.
All right. And right now we're going to see if Phenom can carry that momentum into this next game in the grand final set 2 bracket reset.
I like the reactions that we're seeing from both of these guys. Needles come out, Phenom's like, you know what, I'm good, I got shield.
Right now, Denti is going for a lot more fair strings than I've seen before, because he's like, man, Fox does really poorly when I put him on the edge. Maybe I should string him all the way across the stage instead of just bouncing fishing.
Ooh! Yo, no,
Ooh,
we don't
no
take
tech.
No tech
Oh, but his
zone.
up B is still good enough for him to make it back. Denti unable to cover that.
That vertical recovery, so strong. Oh, and yet again, he's going for the bouncy fish read. However, not it's just a bit too far. And because DI can now be much more prominent at these higher percentages, you're able to create those situations where nothing's really guaranteed. That forward
really
smash.
good dash away. He knew he wanted to get that side B above the stage to cover any option that he was going to do to, cover a different one. So he got that forward smash and sealed the stock.
You're absolutely right. That hard read, not knowing that Phenom wasn't going to go straight for the ledge, instead was going to be landing on the stage, and that spacing.
I mean, not just a hard read, but it was conditioning. If you'll notice, Denti has been using needles above the stage like that this whole set. And that's got Phenom thinking, all right, if I keep going to the ledge, he's eventually going to start covering this option.
Yeah.
So he decided to mix it up, go above the ledge, and then he's like, this time, I'm going to cover it with a forward smash, take your life.
At 89%, Denti is really nursing this lead, and he's definitely continuing to drag it further out.
I mean,
Phenom's done a great job of really closing the gap now, but he has 74% to really be mindful of.
This is looking like the exact opposite of last game. Really solid air dodge read. That covered two options because Fox doesn't have a lot of drift or enough drift to get out of that setup. So he air dodged, but Denti missed the sweet spot. But even though he hit the sour spot, he covered the drift and sent him out sideways, out into his doom.
That's really crazy. Wow.
It was
Great
very low
off
risk.
coverage.
Yeah, really, really solid by Denti.
Because worst case scenario, even if you traded at lower percentage, you just had got that fresh stock.
Exactly.
What are you worried about?
Now, Phenom, thinking about switching characters. I don't know, man. Your Fox has been doing really, really clean, but
the
maybe that music counter pick took away his momentum.
That's all, dude. That is the hard counter.
Dude, the crowd is chanting for his Ganondorf because this man actually does have a very, very solid Ganondorf. But in this matchup, I don't think so. He's going for his secret weapon, the Kirby.
You know, I've been hearing Zanzi talk about this character like all over Facebook, and he's just been saying, y'all don't even know.
He thinks that this character is like a secret counter to Sheik because the duck, nullifies needles.
Okay.
The duck makes it very apparent when Denti wants to go in and grab his opponent. Because Denti's just got to commit to that. Not much you can do against Duck and Kirby when they have the percent lead. But I mean, Duck and Kirby's not going to do much if they have a percent deficit. And right now, Denti's taking a lot of advantage on this stock.
Well, Denti looks like he's doing just a good job of staying to the outside of the stage, outmaneuvering and just chucking needles. He's building percentage very quickly, and he's not keen on letting go of this early percentage lead that he has.
Exactly, but
Are we talking
just
64 up
just takes one up tilt, and you get a little bit of a combo going. Now we got some momentum for Phenom. Ooh, but Denti, good punish on that downer on shield. That's not safe. Ooh, punish on the rock too.
It's
Not
still, it's still within his grasp to kind of pull something together. But tell me a little bit about Kirby in this time around. It seems like he has little things a la 64 right now. That up tilt comboing into itself. Does Dare spike?
Dare does spike. It's a very powerful one. The only thing is, you don't want to fight Sheik off stage, even if you are Kirby, because if you run into that vanish, you're light.
Yeah.
Solid punish by
You better have your stage text ready. Okay. So there he goes, the first stock already, and right now, out the gate, it's looking like it's rough stuff for Phenom. He has a lot of ground to make up, and considering that he just reset the bracket, he put Denti in losers, Denti only has one more game to go before he can take this.
Phenom, again, if he wins this, he'll have one more game after that, but I mean, right now, it's going to be a mountain to climb.
Oh, up air, drifting downward, trying to bring him back down to the stage.
We were talking in a previous set, me and JV, about how the down throw wait and then go for the air dodge, to cover the air dodge with the up air, is such a good non-committal option. It's much better than the vanish, because if you're committing to the vanish, one thing goes wrong, you can get punished.
Yeah.
But one reason that it's so potent in this matchup is that that up air will kill at much lower percents than other characters. So you never really even have to risk with that vanish.
That makes perfect sense. And especially because you want to add that delay, folks, because you want to bait to see if there's some sort of option that your opponent's doing.
Exactly.
If they start doing an air dodge first, you want to wait for that air dodge to finish and just come up there and start punishing.
That could have been the stock, but the second hit of that forward smash did not connect, giving Phenom a second lease on life. Let's see if he can take out this stock.
Phenom trying to see if he can box out Denti there and look for the back air, those large feet coming out there and potentially destroying. Oh, but caught him
Really
with the
good
rock.
job using that rock.
He saw the overextension, the back air was coming out, and then just immediately went down in the rock tail. That was
But
really
Denti's
smart.
at that percent. With no rage, he might actually be able to get a 100% confirm into that up air.
Wow.
I mean, I know I've tested out in training mode quite a bit. You can kill confirm. You just have to have no rage. So we'll see if Kirby's light enough to make that happen.
He's trying to find his way, make his feet back to the ground. This is so difficult, especially with someone like Sheik who has these long distorted hitboxes like a bear. Or has Needle coming out there potentially.
Oh, Kirby usually known for controlling some kind of airspace, but Sheik is just so dominant in the air. Kind of makes you question.
Here's the dunk, the platform getting in the way there. Oh, this is scary.
Denti really trying to camp the outsides because he knows like one mistake off stage and he could be dead.
Ooh, the up air dragged him down. Yeah. Okay, they're both rolling. Is there the follow-up here? Is the up air going to connect? No.
At this percent, I think it's sending him way too high.
I agree. So now what? Now Denti's drop is becoming something like a full smash, or maybe a
I mean, I think the biggest thing is that if Phenom takes a couple more percent, lets Denti, you know, pile on some more, he's going to be dying to Sheik's normals that she just wants to go for a neutral anyway. Her safe options like that forward air or perhaps a forward tilt.
This is not looking good for Phenom. He's holding on here.
Especially considering Denti is doing such a good job of controlling space with those needles, especially his pivot away needles.
Oh my god, Phenom is still living.
Very good DI.
I'm trying to not talk too loud because I don't want to affect the effect
Oh,
match. No, he tried to catch him. He tried to catch him with the 64 with like the up and taking him downwards with the sword and taking him into the shadow realm.
But that rage just didn't let that move connect. It sent Denti flying off to the corner, and then Phenom was not close enough to grab that ledge. That was a pretty exciting conclusion to the grand finals. Wow. But Denti will now be crowned your champion.
Gosh.